Hey everybody, it's PartyElite. Welcome back to our Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play featuring the Dwarf Druid Beâr Thrylls. Last session we managed to get a child killed and then we went on to rescue a goblin prisoner. So, arguably, net zero, though I wonder if we're still the heroes here. I guess we'll find out.
Let me out, you bunch of softies!
I can't believe we're helping Saza, but because we're helping Saza, it occurs to me that we might be in a bit of a sticky situation with regards to getting her out of this camp. She is a prisoner, and I imagine people won't take too kindly to us helping her, so I'm a little concerned about exactly how this plan is going to play out.
You're gonna be sorry!
And yes, I do feel like we're going to be sorry, but before we get to that, let's take a look at leveling our characters up. Now, in between sessions, I took a look at all of our options so I could come prepared. I've made my picks, and we're not going to spend 20 minutes looking at each option or anything like that. I will hover over the choices I'm not making, just so you can see what exactly I chose not to do if you're not familiar with the game or the, 5e, and then I'll explain exactly what I have picked and why. Let me know if you like that method. Let me know in the comments down below if you agree or disagree with my choices if you feel so inclined. Again, I do read all the comments, so if you have any thoughts, do feel free to share them. Now, as we level up, we'll gain access to additional level 1 spell slots, but we'll also gain access to level 2 spell slots, which is going to be extremely nice because, of course, we have access to level 2 spells now, and you can also upcast your level 1 spells to either cause more damage or heal more or just be more effective. Anyway, looking at level 2 spells, we have access to Lesser Restoration, Protection from Poison, Pass Without Trace. Now, this one I'll actually speak about for just a moment. This one seems kind of important, especially for the immediate future. It allows us to call forth a Veil of Shadows and Silence that gives us and all nearby companions a +10 bonus to stealth checks. Considering again that we're going to help Saza leave, I imagine, again, people won't take too kindly to that, but if we succeed in stealthily doing so, they won't be able to protest. So, Pass Without Trace is very tempting. However, I'm not going to be picking it. Moving on, we've got Flaming Sphere, Hold Person, Flame Blade, and Gust of Wind, followed by Bark Skin, Spike Growth, Enhanced Ability, Heat Metal, and Dark Vision. You may have noticed I skipped one, and that is Moonbeam, the one we're going with. This gives us 2d10 radiant damage as we call down a beam of light that damages any creature that enters the beam or starts its turn in the light. You can use an action to move the beam 18 meters. That's no joke. 2d10 damage, and it's mobile. For 10 turns, it sticks around on the battlefield, causing so much hurt to anybody who either walks into the beam or starts their turn in it. That is so much like area control, just battlefield control, and that's so much damage as well if the dice gods are with you. So that feels like a good call over here. And again, still trying to figure out exactly how our lovely dwarf here participates in combat. I'm feeling pretty good about our choices so far, but I'm still trying to figure it out, to be perfectly honest. We'll see where it goes, but for the time being, let's get rid of Ice Knife and replace it with Moonbeam. That's all of our spells moving forward. We'll keep the rest as they are, though I am tempted more and more to get rid of Fog Cloud. I just don't know how much value I'm getting out of it, and maybe I won't swap it out right now, but it is on the chopping block, so something to think about, and again, feel free to weigh in the comments down below. But that is Beâr upgraded. Thank you very much. Moonbeam should, I think, come in handy. But that's not all, of course. Everybody else is leveled up as well. Let's take a look at Shadowheart next. Here, I believe things are right. I'm trying to remember exactly who has what available to them. Here again, we get to pick an additional spell. We also have level 1 spell slots and level 2 spell slots now as well. And if we take a look at our Trickery Domain spells, we've got Mirror Image, and we've got Pass Without Trace. So, that's cool. If we take a look at these spells we can prepare, again, quite a few of these options are overlapping with ones we saw previously, though there are some different ones as well. We've got Aid. It's an action for healing. Again, we have our bonus action healing spells, so I don't think we'll chase after any of these, at least for the time being. Lesser Restoration we saw. Warding Bond is here. Protection from Poison again. Calm Emotions. Hold Person. Prayer of Healing. Now, 2d8 plus 3 is no joke. You can only use this outside of combat, and there are definitely times where I feel like this will come in handy, though I don't think we need it just quite yet. It is a lot of healing, though. It is a lot of healing. But maybe later. Over here we have Silence, which can be a lot of fun on tabletop especially. I'm curious if it can be used as, let's call it cheekily, in Baldur's Gate 3. But I definitely intend to get Silence at some point, or at least that's where my head's at right now. Separately we have Blindness, and we have Enhance Ability. Here, as opposed to Cure Wounds, which the game has automatically assigned to us, we're going to chase after Spiritual Weapon. It's a level 2 evocation spell, bringing in a floating spectral weapon that attacks your enemies alongside you. 1d8 plus 3 force damage, and it's a bonus action, so it's kind of hard to say no to that combination of things, right? So we'll go with the Spiritual Weapon there and accept these upgrades. Apart from that, though, again, if we take a look at this, we should also gain access to Mirror Image and Pass Without Trace, which we discussed previously at length. So let me talk about Mirror Image for a second here. It's a level 2 illusion spell. It creates 3 illusory duplicates that distracts attackers. Each duplicate increases armor class by 3, but whenever you successfully evade an attack, one of the duplicates disappears. That is hugely helpful. That is a big change in armor class, which is again what helps you evade attacks. So it's a very useful tool to have. So Shadowheart, with all of our decisions made there, and with Spiritual Weapon, let's go ahead and upgrade. Now I want to very quickly take a look over here and make sure that Shadowheart does in fact have yes, more of our options. Pass Without Trace, Mirror Image, okay, good stuff. Again, I do have to rearrange this and get this to be a nice tall 4 stack. In fact, let's increase rows right now. Maybe we're getting there, so I can actually keep an eye on what everybody has. God, it gets kind of chunky, doesn't it? All right, sure. Let's do that. Let's start getting used to this, and I'll rearrange this stuff as well eventually. But right, Mirror Image and Pass Without Trace. So Beâr didn't need it in the first place. Moving on to Astarion. We can go ahead and here make some pretty major decisions, actually. Our lovely rogue is able to choose a specialization. Sorry, fumbling my words here. As an arcane trickster, he gains access to quite a few additional cantrips and spells, but I don't think he's going to be an arcane trickster. Instead, I think we're going to chase after being a thief. I think that applies in the immediate future, but it's also a good reflection of what we've been up to for the last handful of sessions, right? We've been doing a lot of thieving, and even though Beâr might not understand that it's thieving or, you know, might not have any moral qualms, I mean, I don't think Astarion does either, but he knows he's thieving. Anyway, arcane tricksters are rogues with a clever touch of magic, using illusions and enchantments to keep their opponents on the back foot. Again, cantrips, spells, all kinds of good stuff, including Mage Hand, which can be very helpful. Assassin, over here, the other option we're not taking. You prefer to deal sublime punishment to a single foe at a time. Not in a duel, mind, because a duel implies chivalry, and you're too busy getting the job done for honor. This would give us Assassinate Initiative, which means against unprepared enemies, we have an advantage on attack rolls if they haven't taken their turn yet. Unprepared is just flavor text over here. It's not the mechanic of them being surprised or anything, but we have an advantage on attack rolls against creatures that haven't taken a turn yet. Looking at Ambush is now for surprised creatures. So an attack roll against a surprised creature deals a critical hit as long as it succeeds, which is no joke. And then there is Assassin's Alacrity. Quick as an alley cat in a rain-dark city, you immediately restore your action and bonus action at the start of combat. You'll have noticed sometimes when we start combat in a cheeky way, we don't have actions available for the character that, you know, acted in that cheeky way. With Assassin's Alacrity, you get that action back, or, you know, bonus action, if need be. Anyway, what we're actually going with, though, is Thief. Thieves use their skills in stealth and larceny to acquire whatever they wish, whether from a third-story window or the depths of long-forgotten ruins. This gives us an extra bonus action, which is absolutely huge. This also gives us second-story work, which means we've mastered the art of falling, and we gain resistance to falling damage. It's not immunity, but it is a resistance. So I think this will come in handy. I think it's also reflective of how we've been kind of playing. So hopefully y'all agree that this is the right call. It's very tempting to go with Arcane Trickster just because of the cantrips, the spells. Oh, it's so tempting. And of course, Mage Hand as well. But yes, I think we're going to try Thief here. And yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. But Thief it shall be. We'll see if he manages to steal my heart, because he certainly tried last time. Well, no, I don't think he tried to steal my heart last session. That's not what he was aiming for. Not at all. Anyway, moving on to Will. Here, we have our Warlock gaining an additional Warlock spell. Rather, improved Warlock spells, I should say. And I do also need to remind myself that Warlocks get their spell slots back on short rests. So I have to be a bit more free with my use of spells when it comes to Will. Anyway, on the topic of spells, let's pick one. We have Blindness, Cloud of Daggers, Crown of Madness, Darkness, Enthrall, Hold Person, Invisibility, Mirror Image, Expeditious Retreat, Command, Charm Person, Burning Hands, Shatter, Scorching Ray, which is a lot of damage, 66. It's 3 separate rays of fire, dealing 2 to 12 fire damage each, but altogether 66 is that's a lot of fun to roll. Then we have Ray of Enfeeblement, Misty Step, Hex, Protection from Evil and Good, and Witch Bolt. Now, you'll recognize Mirror Image from our conversation with Shadowheart, right? But of course here it's a Warlock spell slot. Tempting. Very tempting. I don't think we need it yet. We got it for free with Shadowheart as a part of her leveling up, so that's great, but I don't think we need it yet, to be honest. Despite the fact that Will was struggling in that last battle, in the previous episode against the Harpies, I think we're okay. Instead, I'm going to chase after Misty Step. This will allow us to teleport to any unoccupied space we can see within 18 meters. It's a bonus action, which means that we're able to either teleport into melee range and get into combat, or we can teleport out of it. And I think Misty Step would have helped just as well in that previous battle, or the battle against the Harpies. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Misty Step as our new spell. And as far as our Pact boon is concerned, this is a gift from our patron for our loyal service. Pact of the Chain gives us access to familiars. So we could either get, a Fey Spirit, or we could get an Imp, or we could get a Quasit. Sounds fun, but not very fitting. Pact of the Tome gives us access to a couple of cantrips. Guidance, Vicious Mockery, and Thorn Whip. Now, Thorn Whip and Guidance we already have. Vicious Mockery is hilarious as hell to me. I absolutely love it. But, again, not very fitting. Pact of the Blade, though, for somebody who, again, in their nickname makes reference to blades, is a melee fighter, and the first time we saw them was training others in the art of the blade, I think Pact of the Blade probably makes the most sense. This gives us access to Pact of the Blade, which summons a weapon to your hand. It uses the wielder's spellcasting ability modifier, and its damage is magical. If you're proficient with the weapon, you can only have one at a time, and the weapon disappears if you are more than 1.5 meters away from it for more than 10 rounds. Separately, this also gives us the option to bind a Pact weapon. Bind to your main hand weapon. Its damage becomes magical, you cannot drop or throw it, and you become proficient with it if you weren't already. You can only have one Pact weapon at any time, and the weapon returns to its previous state if you are more than 1.5 meters away from it for more than 10 rounds. So, an interesting set of skills over here. We can obviously, maybe we could do it right away, or we could wait for a cooler sword to come around and then bind with it instead. I'm not sure exactly how I'll do it. I don't think I'll rush to it, but what's important is this line over here. It uses the wielder's spellcasting ability modifier. That's our charisma. So, if I'm not mistaken, right? So, that's very different. Hugely different from all of our other stats. It's significantly higher. And I wouldn't mind attacking based on my charisma. Anyway, we also have the option, of course, to replace a spell. I don't think I want to, though. I think I'm good. I think I'm good as we are. Invisibility isn't a terrible thing to have. I do wonder here. Do we just turn Sazza invisible and just sneak our way out? It's a level 2 spell slot, but again, recharge on a short rest, right? Yeah, just wanted to confirm. Geez, maybe it's the way to go. Invisibility breaks when you fail stealth checks on attacking, casting spells, or interacting with items. You know what? That might be the right call. I can't believe Will was so disgruntled about us helping Sazza, and now he's going to be crucial to this move here. I'm fairly certain we're going to need to sneak her out. I don't think it's just going to be like she disappears and just whatever ends up at her camp or whatever. Not that kind of game. So sure, you know what? Let's swap in invisibility. Let's replace, I think, Arms of Hadar, or even Armor of Agathis. Gain 5 temporary hit points and deal 5 cold damage to any creature that hits you with a melee attack. Oh no, that actually sounds pretty good. Alright, let's get rid of the Arms of Hadar then. 2d6 necrotic damage. On save, targets still take half damage but are able to use their reactions. Because on a proper hit, without a save, they can't use reactions. God damn. These feel valuable, but I haven't used them yet, so sure. Let's replace Arms of Hadar with invisibility. It's a level 2 spell. Watch, I don't end up using it either. Well, in that case, nothing gained, nothing lost, right? But let's accept that. And with that, we're done leveling up.
Oh, you!
Next up,
You're all
I just want to do a little bit of inventory management. Not too much, just a little bit because we are over encumbered. So let's go ahead and move some stuff around. We've got these bed rolls that I can shift over to the people that are supposed to use them. We only have enough for these guys. Will joined us later, so I didn't buy one for him. And that is exactly what we're referring to it as, buying. We can send our light crossbows over here, and it was pointed out to me that last session I was looking at the damage output of this short bow using Beâr's stats, because I had him selected over here. It doesn't consider what inventory you're looking at, or which inventory the item is in. It considers the character you have selected. So that was my bad. Because if I pick Astarion and hover over the short bow, you'll see 4 to 9 damage, much like the one he's already using. Crossbow? Ooh. I mean, that seems tempting. It's a bit more damage, and it would give us piercing shot, hitting the target with gaping wound, potentially. Attacks against this creature deal an additional 2 piercing damage, and it'll be removed by healing. I mean, why wouldn't I? 18 meters, 18 meters. Yeah, sure, let's pop that on there. Right, 4 to 11 damage versus 4 to 9 damage. Looks like we're in the clear. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Cool. What else have we got over here? We've got some torches, which I don't need, so let's share those. Again, we're no longer encumbered, so that's good. But if we can nudge some other stuff over, then I'd like to right now. Goblin Scimitar. I mean, again, I could hand this off to Astarion. It would do more damage than what he's doing right now on the high end. Well, let's at least give it to him for the time being. I'd like to use him as a ranged individual. See if we can't keep that going. Another scimitar here. You can carry that too, buddy. Sure. And I think that's good enough in terms of encumbrance. Yeah, we're okay. The other thing I want to do is something I tried to do last session, but it wasn't working for some reason. Possibly because I was using the wrong kind of bag. But now that I have a pouch found and opened, I can go ahead and pop these scrolls into this pouch. And then, with the scrolls in place, I can simply go ahead. I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any others. I can simply go ahead and move that pouch into my quick access over here. Hello? Did I just throw it on the ground? I think I might have.
Sorry, every last one of you.
And Astarion picked it up. Oh, right, of course. Astarion. No. Give it to Beâr. Did he just pick it up again?
All right, what now?
Where's my magical pouch?
Oh,
You, right? Pop you open? Yes, you're the one. The Beâr selected. Get that pouch in here. There we go. Cool. So now I have quick access to this pouch. I can pop this open, and I can use my scrolls. Okay, cool. I just wanted to get that organized. We just kept tossing the bag back and forth like a hot potato. All right, done there. Done with inventory. Everything's looking good. We're not encumbered anymore, so we can move around quickly. It's time to get this goblin out of here. I believe Astarion's the right one for the job there. He's got the ability to actually pick locks successfully, unlike the rest of us, fumbling with our fat fingers and thumbs. So go for it. Oh, we should be fine here. DC 10, all this going for us. Let's go ahead and add that guidance as well. And I just want to mention, I think now that we've had a long rest together and some conversations, it makes sense for, I think, all of our characters to work together a bit more, help each other out a bit more, do things like cast guidance and, you know, work in tandem with things that they might previously not have done so with. But yes, let's go ahead and roll the dice there. Be surprised if we fail this. And again, we have all these bonuses that I was accounting for, so we're all good there. Guidance coming in with +2. Job well done. Pop that open. And out comes Saza. Now I'm thinking. Will.
Pride of the gate.
Invisibility. We only have level 2 slots. We only have 2 of them. We'd use one with this, right? But he's got Eldritch Blast, with it, which is a cantrip, so it doesn't cost any slots. Armor of Agathis is good in a tight spot. 10 temporary hit points, lasts until long rest, and we deal 10 cold damage to anybody that attacks us. And that might be what we use the other slot for until we do a short rest. Now again, we recharge slots on short rests, but Armor of Agathis lasts until a long rest, so keep that in mind, though we only get 2 short rests per long rest, so keep that in mind as well. Okay. Invisibility? Maybe. First, let's see what's actually going on here. Because maybe Saza will just disappear. Like, say, thanks for letting me out, see you at my camp, or whatever. So, before we jump the gun on anything, let's have a conversation here.
I met your friend. Ready to go?
My friend? Oh, Beâr, right, of course, because somebody else is technically talking. Alright. Follow me. I'll keep you safe. The irony over here of Will being the one, despite his issues last time.
Happily. Lead the way.
I'm surprised he didn't disapprove of that. Ooh, or maybe he would have if somebody else had offered to help. I'm not sure, but I would have expected him to not be happy about that. Anyway, before we do actually move, let's go ahead and get a stallion.
Delicious.
I'm trying to figure out something here. Do I want to use
Have a lot on my mind.
a health potion? We got 8,
Well,
10, 12.
sharp as ever.
We got 12. That's a lot of health potions. All right, let's heal up a little bit because we are kind of bruised. Let's go ahead and... Well, this has been reorganized now because we've extended it. Where's my throw? All right, throw. Potion of healing. Oh, don't. I'm going to move a little bit closer. Just to make sure this works. Throw that potion of healing and get the both of us. Good stuff. Yo, those were good rolls. Excellent. All topped up, feeling much better. Now Astarion can go ahead and open this
Should be
rusted
easy.
prison door. Can't reach. Oh, is it locked from the other side? Well, that's kind of weird. Did someone? It's like someone installed it the wrong way. Is there a valuable in here? Doesn't look like it. Can we get there anyway? Because who knows, right? There could be a perception check waiting to happen. All right, Astarion, let's pull you apart there. Not enough space. Path is interrupted. Come on. Come on. No luck, no luck. What about... Oh yeah, okay, we can jump down there. From there, we might be able to jump down there. Ooh, hello. Stone door. Hang on a second. Okay. I wonder if that's an underground passage. And I wonder if, despite all my concern, I don't actually have to walk out here with Saza. And I can just go through here instead. I mean, it's a huge variable. Who the hell knows what's down there, right? But I assume it'll take us in there. It might just pop us out over here, in which case we'd still have to go through the whole damn thing, and that'd be useless. But it's worth a shot, though. All right, fine. Okay, good to know that the option is there. Before we investigate that, though... Oh, hello. I was going to just jump down over here, but it looks like we can walk down. Sure. Down to the knotted roots, please. Over we go. Still have to jump, but no fall damage.
That's an unruly looking mushroom. Best not get too close.
Best not get too close. Yeah, okay. Malnourished torch stock. Let's go ahead and hop over that, please. Hop over here. Good stuff. Keep on keeping on. Can I get up to there? I don't want to get too close to this thing as I try to jump. Get up there. Let's go. Alright, we're good. And... Oh, come on. Yes, okay, excellent. I was worried that I did all this and I wouldn't actually be able to creep through there, but there we go. And, oh, god damn it. I was just about to say, we just barely dodged that, but nope, didn't dodge it. Didn't take too much damage, though. Just 2 is not the end of the world. Got a bedroll over here? No, don't. Let's pick that up. We'll maybe hand it off to Will or something. Because he's lacking one, right? So he gets a prison bedroll. Cooking pot, sure, don't mind if I do. Let's add that to our wares. And is there literally nothing else over here? Guess not. All right. No, let's pick this lock. What was the value of that? Are we too far away for guidance? Got a heart.
Wits and blades.
Get you over here.
I'll go this way.
Astarion?
No one.
There's a low stakes opportunity to experiment with guidance and stuff. Yeah, okay, I guess we were too far away. Or I didn't notice it earlier, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't there. DC 15, we should be fine. Nice. Well, it was a relatively low stakes roll, truth be told. Probably didn't even need guidance there. I could have just jumped over from the other direction, but we're good. Alright. Unlocked. Let's go.
Let's be quick.
Doesn't actually use Thieves' Tools, by the way. As some of you have pointed out that it only uses it if we need the Thieves' Tools for a re-roll, which we haven't done yet. This was pointed out in the comments a couple of episodes ago. But, alright, so... I wonder...
Right.
Alright, let me try something here. Astarion, go ahead and pick this wooden barrel up. Before I jump to going through this to who knows where, I want to see if I can try something else first. Again, I'm making a couple of assumptions here, but I think they're safe assumptions. The assumption here being that I can't just waltz out with a goblin who is formerly a prisoner. I think that's a safe assumption. Okay, first of all, let me experiment with something. If I do that...
Step, parry, step, and swing.
Can't actually see. Battleheart, let's pull you. Oh.
True.
What happened there? Okay, hang on a second. Shadowheart. Get you up over here. Because I need to see
Got to press
which way these guys are looking. Not sure what happened there. Starion.
Hello.
Go ahead and speak to this guy.
Step, parry, step, and swing.
For Shadowheart. Okay, so conversation does make him turn around. Oh, you know what?
Excellent.
I think I know what's happening here.
Step,
Yes,
parry,
yes.
step, and swing.
Yep,
Yes.
very good. Very good. So this is unfortunate. Because we've already spoken to him, there's nothing more to talk to him about. The conversation just ends. So we can't have him look away. My hope was that we could maybe get some of these guys engaged in conversation and sneak up. Like, these guys are looking that way, that guy's looking that way. Like, we could have potentially done that, but that's not an opportunity. Alright, so let me test out the other thing I was going to test out. Just testing it out sooner than I was hoping to, truth be told. Let's pop this wooden barrel down over here. Nope. Does not block line of sight. Alright. Again, I was hoping to use a combination of conversations, barrels, and chests, and invisibility to sneak through. Though all that was before I spotted that that stone door, right? So let's check out the stone door instead. Like a party trying to figure out how they can actually use all of their abilities. Good. Yeah, we can use all of our abilities to best effect. Alright, Beâr, lead the way, buddy.
So that's progress.
Down we go. We can reach, yep. And over to the stone door. I'm sure it'll be fine, right? What's the worst that could happen? Famous last words, I know. Underground passage. Alright, so it is an underground passage. Quite literally, it's an underground passage. And we have... Oh, we have a couple of things here, actually. First of all, Rune of the Bear. Isn't that what we need for the access to that, like, space? Like, there was that one place that had, like, a missing slot. And I thought we needed a rune... And I don't know why I'm assuming it's going to be the Rune of the Bear. But that's what I'm assuming. So I guess we'll want to pick this up, but en route we'll have to deal with... I mean, these look like goblins. Are they going to be friendly because I have Saza with me? Okay, let's talk to Saza real quick.
Ready to go meet my tribe? Just say the word.
That's all you got for me? Oh, cool, I can change who Saza is following. Alright. Nope, we're good. I'm just sticking Will with this, much to his chagrin, I'm sure. Let's creep up. Hello. What is going on here? What is going on here? I'm wondering if I want to, like, rush into combat or... Okay, well, first of all, let's go ahead and commit to our decisions here with a quick save. This way, if, you know, something happens when we flip back, all of our leveling up and stuff is done. I would hate to die and then have to level up all over again. I don't see anything worth picking up. I see the rune there. Let's get everybody in sneak mode.
Minds their business. I'll be fine.
Are you sneaking? Can you sneak as well, please? There we go. Thank you.
What now?
So yeah, they're all sneaking. They're all sneaking. You're also sneaking. Yes, hiding. Okay, cool. So I could get all the way up to here. Looks like we'll be safe. And then I could try and get to that rune of the bear with my sneakiest person. So nothing else to pick up. Let's go.
I wonder if the gods are watching me.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign.
Glowing eyes. Oh, what's this? Guardian statue. We okay? No, 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 no. Stay back, buddy. Not trying to pick each other's pockets. What is...
Boring. Let's find another one.
Trying to figure this out here. Guardian statue. Looks kind of like a bear. There's a rune of the bear over here. Alright, you know what? I'm not going to touch that. At least not for now. At least not for now. Rolling some wisdom and intelligence checks of my own over here. But yeah, let's not do that. Now, what's going on here? So Findal is unconscious. We have Warrior Gresh, Sharp Eye Gurza, and Tracker Torak. And who's
Yeah, she'll kill us dead if we go back without it.
We'll get the druid talking. Grove's got to be full of magic.
That's why I've been stabbing all the rats. Might be spies.
That's actually kind of smart of him. So, wait, hang on. They were talking about a weapon. They were also talking about the druid, I assume Halsin. I'm curious who this Findal is, but they seem to be a friendly, or at least a non-combatant. Alright, what else have we got going over here? Looks like there's another stone door up there. And... anything in the darkness here? No clue. Alright. Got a huge chasm over here. That could be used to our advantage. I already know how. At least if I can get the angles right, I already know how. Up over here we have... what is that? Is that oil? It looks like oil. Doesn't look like water. Alright, fair enough. What is this? Oh. Huh, okay. So that's... I'm guessing. Because stylistically it's very similar to this thing. So I'm guessing there's some connection there. Alright, sorry. I'm getting distracted. I digress. Let's dive in here. How do we want to do this? Could I actually sneak up over here? Let's split everybody up, first of all. Don't need anybody following anybody. You know, actually, as I do this, it occurs to me that I might just be able to send Saza in to have a conversation and let us through. Sounds like they're of the same tribe. Do I trust Saza? Is the question. Oh boy, I can't believe I'm about to do this. Alright, we're gonna try this. So first of all, Beâr, let's get you up to here. Let's get these guys like positioned for combat, right? Astarion, let's get you up to here. Someone, if I recall correctly, looks over here. There was like a flash of red over here at one point. Let's keep our distance there. Sure. Shadowheart, get you up to here. Ready to pounce. And Will, let's get you up to here. Again, able to like Misty Step in if need be, right? Alright. Oh.
Maybe we can set him on fire.
Come on. Shadowheart out of there as well. Okay. I was right about that flash of vision over here. But now at least we see the range of it. So let's get you up to there. That was scary. Astarion, let's get you up to here.
Silent as the grave.
Will, up to here. And Saza, can I control you separately? Let's see, if I pull you back... Alright, Will stays put, but Saza follows Will. Gotcha. Alright, here goes. I'm gonna just walk in and hope for the best here. So, stop hiding. You don't need to hide. Oh! The hell was that?
Friendly as me, not as clever either. Kill him.
Okay, so I think that thing shot at me. And I don't think Saza thinks these guys are friendly. So with what she just said, I'm gonna pull back. And I'm gonna go to, what was plan A. Oh crap, okay, we gotta move. Alright, oh, it's making me nervous, man. Alright. Okay, here we go. Pull you. I mean, I almost like this positioning because it seems like it's constantly hitting this rock instead, so this is working in my favor. I don't know what triggered it, though. Is it because we left hiding in its, like, line of sight? So maybe the rune has nothing to do with it. Or can I turn it on? Okay, Astarion.
That's why I've been stabbing all the rats. Might be
Ah, alright. Okay. Non-off switch. Cool. Gotcha. Glad I tested that out. Alright, Bear. Let's make this move over here. Let's go.
Pretty stubborn.
Nope. Not when we might get caught all the way out over here. Give it a second. Let them turn back around. And I've got a plan. Will should be able to rush in. Will, let's get you up over here. Shadowheart should be able to rush in as well, hopefully. Actually, Shadowheart, let's get you up over here. Astarion, pull you back a bit, buddy. Go over to here.
no sign
Shadowheart,
yet.
up over here. Because Astarion will work from range, right? Now, just waiting for them to look away, and then we can move in.
Bad.
Oh, I think it's this person turns to look this way.
Rip you for talking that way.
Because last time I saw, they were looking up like that way, right?
At
Speaking
least
to the
we
person
got
up there.
Druid to keep ourselves
Just gonna give it a second.
entertained.
Sorry, folks. I want to maximize my chances of being able to sneak in and use this chasm as a weapon, basically. Before that, I gotta wait. Patience is a virtue. And again, I don't even know if this is gonna work, truth be told, but I could try. Let's move up to there. No, not Shadowheart. Get back here. They are. So,
That'd be funny.
gonna jump up there. Not enough space. Path's interrupted. Okay. Just gotta walk and hope we succeed on our rolls here. Get up to there. Thunderwave. Oh, nope. Go up to there. Thunderwave. Go. Yes! Yes! That was great! Oh my god, my heart was just beating through my chest there. We got 2 kills with 1 Thunderwave. That was great. 1 down the chasm. I really hope he wasn't carrying any special loot that I've now lost. Another one dashed against the rocks, and we managed to keep Findle alive. That was why I kept moving in, by the way. Sorry I couldn't explain it as I was doing it, because I was worried I was going to fail a stealth check there. But that's why I kept moving in, because we were going to hit Findle, but we got close enough to... Oh my god, that was good. That feels fantastic. Okay. That feels really good, actually. Who's up next? So, Saza. I mean, you can fight with your fists, I suppose. I wasn't going to arm Saza. So Saza can stay put. Beâr, though, can come up over here. And we don't have any actions, unfortunately. But we can engage them in melee. Maybe shove them or something, though our athletics isn't that great. I don't think I need to flip into bear form. We're just dealing with you and you. So hang on a second. I just realized nobody else was in our turn order, which means we have some movement available. So Astarion, let's get you up to here.
Stay low.
And we might... This... Oh my god, this will make me so happy if we can pull this off. Sneak attack ranged. Can't have disadvantage against the target. Oh, because of the height difference, I'm guessing. Alright, that's okay. And get the hit in over here. Can I make up for the height situation? I don't think so. I don't think I can stack another advantage. Alright, so you get to stick around for the time being. Let's go ahead and pop a shot over here. That'll drag Astarion into our turns. And I think that's fine. 6 to 23 damage, so things have to go horribly wrong for this to not work for us. Nice. Yo, that feels good. That feels good. Now, Astarion's in combat, but without any actions available. He does have bonus actions, so we can use Cunning Action Dash and Cunning Action Hide. Though I don't see the value in that right now. First, let's turn our attention to Shadowheart. The Shadowheart can get quite close.
Onward.
Can we get close enough to pop a Guiding Bolt or a Firebolt? Yes, we can. And we actually have advantage? How do you have advantage, but... Oh, right. You know what? So Astarion had advantage as well, but the thing about sneak attack is that you can't have disadvantage. It doesn't matter if you have 20 reasons to have an advantage. If you have a single disadvantage, you can't use it. All right, cool. So we could pop this shot over here. I see no reason not to. This is just a cantrip, so it's not going to use any slots. Yeah, go for it. 64% chance to hit isn't that amazing. But what else are we going to do, right? So, yeah, go for it. Ah, of course. That's okay. That's okay. Who's left? Will.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Will, what to do with you? Misty Step? Do I really want to use a spell slot like that? We could Misty Step. Oh my goodness, we could Misty Step right up to here and stab her in the back. That's kind of cool. That's kind of really cool. 2 to 9 damage. So there's a chance that it won't work out. But if it does, yes, it uses up a slot. For a battle we've pretty much already won. But that'd be pretty good, right? Surprised. We'd get a couple of turns in, I think. Maybe let's not use the slot up just yet. Maybe let's go in for like the Eldritch Blast or something. 80% hit chance. Oh, come on. That's got to be good, right? Let's go for it. Come on. Come on. Please. Oh, so close. I was really hoping to get the kill and we just like win the battle before it even began, really. But no such luck, and that's okay. Will, let's move you up to there. Get ready to get into melee. That's your turn. Done. Saza. Let's keep you back over here. Keep you safe.
Shall we dance?
Astarion. I see no reason to dash him forward, truth be told. Because,
A better position.
like, we're gonna fight from range anyway. Oh, I shouldn't have stood next to Findle. You know what? Fine. Might as well dash. It's a bonus action anyway. Cunning dash. Just in case there's an AoE attack they're queuing up or something. The Findle over here has 1 HP, so I don't want to deal with that, so to speak. Can we jump? Nope, let's just move. Get away from Findle. Alright, that's your turn. Done. Well enough, Shadowheart. Get you... Can I jump up to there? Can. Also jump over to here. Sure, let's do that. Again, just getting away from Findle. Closing the gap to our target. You said I could jump. You said I could jump. You lied to me. Alright, move away. That's your turn done. If there is an AoE attack coming, then we're all in trouble.
Well, so much for peace.
Beâr, let's move you up. Go to here. Jump to... No? Alright, fine. Just move closer. I don't think the UI accounts for difficult terrain there. Anyway, end the turn there. Findle can't do anything. Surprise is over. So you're going to be able to attack. We're going to take a decent bit of damage there, but we're okay. We're okay. Alright. Astarion, get the kill. Or first, Beâr,
on my feet.
can I get you up here? No. Can't jump up there either. Too high. What if I... Because if I get her into melee... Not enough movement, not enough space. We can't do it. If I get her into melee, then Astarion gets an advantage as well, but no such luck. Or is able to use sneak attack. This might still be... We might still have a disadvantage there, though. So Astarion, let's try sneak attack range. Yeah, must have advantage. So we don't have a disadvantage here, potentially, but hey, we can't do it. Ranged attack, regular shot. Get the job done. 55%. Are you for real? Well, let's try it. Hey, what do you know? Wasn't expecting that to go well, but here we are. Alright. Time to loot. Time to loot. Get everybody grouped up. Beâr. See what these guys have. Sharp Eye Gurza. Arrow of Acid. Goblin Bows. Bottles. Gold. Arrow of Acid. I'm not going to do it like that in case I end up like stabbing somebody with the Arrow of Acid. So let's just take them. We'll reorganize our inventory some other time. That's you taken care of. We have this water barrel, which is very tempting to pick up. If someone can carry it. Gold, Goblin Bow, Bottle, sure. Astarion, Will, you look tough.
The people.
Can you pick this up, please?
What have we
Carry a barrel in your pockets. Again, CRPG rules, right? There we go, good stuff. And he's not even encumbered.
No one stopped me yet.
What else we got left? So those guys are taken care of. Dead human. Oh, hello. Ooh, and another Rune of the Wolf. That's a bear. That's a wolf. And that's an eagle. Okay, gotcha. Alright. Figuring this out. This is also an eagle, I assume. And there's got to be a rune there. Okay, so we've got a rune of the eagle over there. We've got a rune of the wolf over here. We should be able to do this. Okay. Before we do that, though, let's investigate this situation with Findle. And let's also quick save. Just in case things go sideways over here we don't have to restart and deal with that situation again. The dice gods were favoring us there, so I don't want to lose that. Where is... Right. Potion of healing. X to throw. I'd like to try and heal Findle and myself. Now, I don't know if a healing potion helps with consciousness. Heals and removes burning. Might need to use a spell slot to actually, like, use Healing Word or something. But let's try the Potion of Healing first. Pop that over, like, here. That should hit us both. Yeah, go for it.
Rescue attempt has been noticed. Choose your next move carefully.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh! I have Saza with us. Right. Oh no! Oh no, no, no. Dude, I'm here trying to save you. I'm here rescuing you. You're gonna be upset at me? I get a -1. Okay, so I can try to deceive him. Before he left, Halson told me to set this goblin free. I can use my intimidation. Anyone who wants to hurt Saza will face me first, or persuasion. Quiet. She's going to help me destroy her old camp. I could try that. I can't believe it. I wonder if I'd done the same thing, but Saza was still, like, tucked away. If I could have pulled this off. Oh, damn. Alright. I'm gonna try the persuasion route. Quiet. She's going to help me destroy her old camp. And I have no idea what the DC on this is going to be. 15. 15. Well, we're going to need guidance here for sure. This is tough. This could go horribly wrong. And we might have to actually kill Findle too. I worked so hard to save you, buddy. We'll see what happens. Yes! Are you for real? I can't believe it. I can't believe we pulled that off. I can't believe we pulled that off. Yo, all that prep, and it ended up being Beâr caught in the conversation, trying to cover for what we're up to here, and then succeeding, despite my my assumptions that there would be no chance, actually succeeding. Good stuff.
You are persuasive enough. You and the goblin are free to go.
Damn right we're free to go. You're just gonna walk off? Hey, get back here.
Oh, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
Damn right. I expected some conversation, but no, he's just gonna... back here. How do those goblins slip into the grove? I have questions for him too. But yeah, how did the goblins slip into the grove?
It's my fault. I thought I'd given them the slip, but they followed me through the tunnel back there. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Yeah, I've noticed the traps in these tunnels. Oh, yes, of course. This should give us some inspirations. Absolutely. Good stuff. And for Will as well. So with Folk Hero, Will and I get inspirations, which we can use for like rerolls and stuff. We can have a maximum of 4, so let's keep that in mind and actually use these inspirations when we need to. But between Snake Whisperer and a Timely Rescue, we have 2 each for Beâr and Will. Charlatan. I guess pulling off lies and stuff will help Astarion get inspiration, and Acolyte if we do something in service to a temple. Learning sacred rites and providing sacrifices to the gods. Serving the gods. Okay, well, we got to figure out what serving the gods means, I guess. But we'll figure out how to get Astarion and Shadowheart their inspirations as well. But this feels good. All right, cool. Very pleased with that. It felt like the heroic thing to do. I felt like quite the hero saving him from the situation. So when he tried to pick a fight with us and then just started to run away, I was like, yo, you're welcome? Feeling like Maui from Moana over here. We got to do a whole song and dance? Okay, hang on a second. Before I lose sight of my objectives and my infinite curiosity. So I will take some damage if I jump over to there. Can I get up to here? I could... Oh. Is this where we end up using Misty Step instead? To, like, get down there? Get over to here. Can I jump across? Too high. What about somebody with a better strength? Who do we have? Shadowheart? Alright. Shadowheart.
I'm ready. Whatever it
Can
takes.
you? Oh, yes, Shadowheart can. Because I noticed we have these like steps over here. So that should work out. Before we do that, though, let's get Astarion.
Shall we?
Moving over this way. Trying to flip the switch on this Rune of the Eagle, which will hopefully help with this thing. And with this thing. That looks like an eagle. I hope I have this right. If I don't, then I'm in a bit of trouble. But let's go ahead and quick save as well again, just in case things go horribly wrong, as they might do here. Everyone's been looted? No, this tracker worm has not been looted. Let's get you up over here first then. Sure, there's a couple of easy... yeah, there we go. Grab all that. And yeah, let's go up this way instead. If we go up this way, I think we spend more time exposed. Surely we can climb up top. Yeah, we got a spot over here. Go ahead and flip the switch there. Sneaky, sneaky. In we go. Off you turn. Good stuff. That was our successful perception, getting that thing to glow. And there's a heavy chest in there too. Got another water barrel, and we have an oil barrel. Alright, let's go ahead and pick that up, because oil barrels will undoubtedly come in handy. Creep you up over here. Another oil barrel.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Okay, so our successful perception there spotted this trap. Let's go ahead and... oh, this will encumber us. Well, let's pick these up for the time being, and we'll redistribute them as needed. Oh, too heavy. Alright, pull back. Let's get... Will.
Defender of the people.
Let's get you up over here, buddy.
One
Share the load a little bit. Meanwhile, Shadowheart,
There's no time to waste.
we've got you queued up over here. Separate from Beâr,
What am I
please.
to do?
Jump up top there. And from here, we should be able to... well, first of all, sneak.
Quiet, that's the way.
Okay. That thing is firing away. We got to get to this thing
Worth a try.
as quickly as possible. Let's go. We're hiding, we're hiding. Succeeded our perception check. Alright, good stuff. Now here's an interesting question. Was that technically metagaming? Because I just used the power of deduction as a player. To go, I see these runes, I see, how they were like kind of reacting, I noticed these guys, and then I before succeeding perception rolls, I noticed that these things, well, I noticed the pattern, right? Hypothetically, I should only be able to do that once I succeed in perception rolls, but this is the thing about CRPGs versus tabletop RPGs, right? Like, how can I help myself from noticing the connection there and acting on it? I mean, I'll try my best, but at times that's going to happen. I think it's fair for me to have used my knowledge there. Didn't actually think about that as it was going down, but like player knowledge versus character knowledge is a thing, right? Interesting. Charred key. And a bunch of gold. Don't mind if I do. Is that all we have over here? Alright, this is pretty pleased with this though overall. Pretty pleased with how this has worked out. So yeah, I put that question to you. Again, feel free to let me know in the comments. By the way, folks, on the topic of the comments, if you've been enjoying this series, if you would like to see it continue, if you'd like to see more Baldur's Gate 3 on this channel, even beyond this series, if any of those three apply, feel free to let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. It does make a very big difference in letting me know what people are enjoying on the channel. It lets me know what I should do more or less of and how I should go about doing it. I look at the number of likes and comments to get a quick read on, again, what people are enjoying on the channel. And that aside, I also read through all of the comments. So if you have specific feedback, opinions, thoughts, or anything like that that you'd like to share, then doing so in the comments down below means that I'll read them, and where applicable, I will try to apply them or take them into consideration, whatever makes most sense given the context. I realize I called everybody down over here, and that was not my intent, and I'm just reassessing the situation a little bit as we regroup. So first of all, Astarion, I meant to keep you apart, but I also wanted to give a barrel over to Will. Let's pop this over to Will. I mean, they are quite heavy. Let's pop this one over to Shadowheart, who is the strongest among us, so she can carry the most with the least trouble. You can see the carry caps as well, right? So Shadowheart is clearly the strongest, and Astarion can grab the last one. Let's make sure he is separated in case that trap is a dangerous one. And en route, let's go ahead and quick save again. Get the job done over here. I mean, I don't need a water barrel. Maybe I shouldn't be carrying the one I've got on right now. For the time being, we're fine, though. We don't need to sneak anymore. Let's go ahead and pick that up.
Hello.
And let's try and disarm this trap. DC 10. Well, you know what? Before we try this, it makes sense for us to get Shadowheart up over here. Get that guidance. It is range limited, but it makes sense again, I think, to provide that assistance, especially since we've spent some time together now and we have bonded as a party. At least I think so. Especially with Astarion. Holy, that bonding almost reached next level. All right, Astarion,
Now.
get to work over here, buddy. Go for the disarm. DC 10 again. I don't want to say anything, but we're gonna add guidance, and we should be okay over here. Go for it. Come on. See what I mean? Like, that worked out, but that could have gone a lot worse. That could have gone a lot worse. Pop that open. I guess we got to pick the lock as well. All right, well, we disarmed the traps. At least there's that. Now we got to pick the lock. We already have guidance, so... Oh yeah, we already have guidance. Good stuff. Roll away. DC 15. Yikes. Oof. See what I mean? Now, hang on. Do I use one of the inspirations? I guess we got 3. I thought we only had... Why do we only have 3? We have 1 for Beâr, 2 for Beâr, and then 2 for Will, I thought. Anyway, let's roll again. Use inspiration. We have them stockpiling now, so go for it. Still DC 15, of course. Please. Come on, baby, come on. Okay, that should add up. We should be okay there. Especially with that guidance. Again, guidance is a dice roll after all, right? So you can't, like, rely on it per se. It's not a static modifier. But, heavy chest unlocked. Watch, it's completely useless. Ooh, Nature's Snare. Fly Trap. Chance to ensnare target if it's not a plant or a beast. I'd hand that off to Beâr. Got some gold and some fire amber. Alright, let's take it all. Let's get everybody grouped up. Move everybody up and see where this path leads us. Now, we've already seen this. There's nothing there. We've investigated all of this. Cool. So I guess we head up this way and head out that way. Alright. Before we do that, though, I just want to see... With Beâr selected, Nature's Snare, 1 to 8 damage versus our 1 to 8. But of course, this has Fly Trap. Chance to ensnare target if it's not a plant or a beast. So, beast, I assume, includes like goblins and stuff, right? Beast is like animal. So as long as it's not a plant or an animal. And it's Nature's Snare, which fits my MO. So let's pop that on. Good stuff. Like the visual distinction as well. And with that, we can move on.
One day I'll catch a break.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Head on out. Oh man, that was good. I feel pretty good about that combat scenario. We came out on top real nicely there. A little bit of cheeky planning, good positioning, good dice rolls, and it all worked out real nice. But let's see if that trend continues on the other side of this stone door. What do we have? What was that? So we had a successful survival roll, right? And then it turned to a couple of flowers, which was suspicious. And then it's turned to this conversation with Saza. So there's a couple of cross wires here. Okay, Saza says, good to be free again, gotta say. Gratitude doesn't help me. Tell me about that priestess. Okay, you made me a promise, remember? No one deserves to be locked up like that, or I'll do a lot worse than that cage if you don't make this worth my while. So I assume this is Will talking, right? Because he was following Will. I don't think to Saza he would say 3. Or he might say 1. 4 seems a little aggressive. But a little terse reminder, I think, is called for here. So you made me a promise, remember? That was weird. Kind of tripping out there. Off goes Saza. Well, hang on. Take a look at the journal here. Where is Save the Goblin Saza? We got out of the grove in one piece. Saza told us to meet her at the Goblin Camp. Okay, cool. So I just got to go find her at the Goblin Camp. I thought she was going to escort us all the way, but that's fine. I'll take it, and then hopefully we'll get some help over there with regards to navigating the situation. Cool. All right. Now, what was that survival roll about? Oh, you know what? It wasn't looking at the flowers. That's where Saza's model would have been, but she just hadn't loaded in. All right, fair enough, fair enough. Gotcha. Okay. Back to Beâr. And where are we right now? Oh, interesting. So I'm curious, if I had come here and rolled a successful perception check, would I have been able to sneak in and just avoid that battle with the goblins completely? I mean, hypothetically, it would be an option, right? Can I go in over here? I can. Oh, and I'm so curious.
What path lies before me?
Now I'm so curious. I want to do so many runs of this game, man. They're just already... We're only how many hours in? And there are already so many, like, variables. Ooh. That doesn't look like a good time. Is that where we need to go? Kind of. So there's the Goblin Camp. Oh, so the Goblin Camp is there. Halsin is there, and the Goblin Priestess is there. So I guess the Goblin Camp is just extremely big. Alright, fair enough. So we kind of have to go that way. Through the pools of blood. Alright. What else have we got up over here? Oh, what do we have here? Okay, let's investigate that first. Everybody get down. Let's creep on up.
Be on my way.
What is going on here? Edwin, true soul of the Absolute. Hello. Novice of the Absolute. So the Absolute is not just something for the goblins?
What are we gonna do, Bray?
The plot thickens. This bears investigating. And investigate we shall next time. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this episode, but this is where we're going to call it. Gonna check out the situation over here before we make our way across the bridge, through the puddles of blood, over to the Goblin Camp. Hopefully all that and more next time. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a very big difference in letting me know what people are enjoying on the channel, letting me know how I should approach things, and yeah, if you have any feedback, I'd like to, keep it in mind for how I approach things moving forward. With that said, as always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. You'll keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.